Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com. You can find the link to the website in the description below. A high interest rate environment is not great for people or businesses looking to borrow money, but it's great for those who lend. This includes business development companies, or what we like to call at Income Investors alternative banks. BDCs like today's income pick, FS KKR Capital Corp, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol FSK, are like traditional financial institutions, but they tend to invest in privately owned small and medium-sized companies that get overlooked by big banks. Like a venture capital or private equity fund, BDCs generate income and capital gains when companies they invest in are sold. A lot of well-known companies have benefited from BDCs, including Facebook, YouTube, and Etsy. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, FS KKR Capital Corp is a BDC, surprise, that provides credit solutions to private middle market U.S. companies with annual revenues of between 10 million to actually 2.5 billion, with annual EBITDA of 50 million to 100 million. It invests primarily in the senior secured debt, with 90% of debt investments being floating rate. What kind of companies does FSK invest in? Let's start off with what it doesn't invest in. This includes startup companies, turnaround situations, or companies with speculative business plans. What it does invest in are private U.S.-based companies with 100 plus million in EBITDA. Its current portfolio consists of 204 companies across 24 different industries, with a total investment at fair value of around $14.6 billion.
It reported, and I quote, another successful year.
Yeah, for the year ended December 31st, 2023, FS KKR Capital reported net investments of $3.18 per share. Now that's compared to $3.05 per share in 2022. Adjusted net investment income was $3.11 per share versus $2.93 per share in 2022 as well. Now, commenting on the results, the company chairman and CEO said, quote, 2023 was another successful year for SFK, as we generated an annual return on equity of 10% and provided shareholders with $2.95 per share of total distributions. Now, focusing on 2024, the company expects to see an increase in private market transaction activity, and FSK currently expects distributions to total a minimum of $2.90 per share.
Speaking of distributions, what are dividends looking like here?
BDCs don't just help private businesses expand their operations, they also provide income investors with pretty big dividends. That's because they have to legally distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders in the form of a dividend. On top of that, better BDCs not only increase their distributions on a regular basis, but they also pay out special dividends too. In November 2023, it declared a fourth quarter distribution of 75 cents per share and an additional special distribution of 10 cents per share, which is being paid out into equal installments of 5 cents per share in both February and May of this year. Now, thanks to strong cash generation, FS KKR's board declared a first quarter cash distribution of 70 cents per share. This consisted of a base distribution of 64 cents per share and another special distribution of 6 cents per unit. This works out to an annual forward distribution of $2.80 per share for a current frothy yield of 14.42%.
And finally, how are FSK units doing?
Well, in addition to free money, solid financial results are rewarding shareholders with strong capital gains. FSK Stock hit a new record high of $20.18 per share on January 4th of 2024, and it continues to trade near that range. Bigger gains are expected, with conservative Wall Street analysts expecting FSK Stock to hit 22 cents per share over the next 12 months.
John, thank you so much for your analysis. FS KKR Capital Corp is a great BDC with 67% of its investments covered by senior secured debt, and 90% of debt are floating rate. It reported solid full-year financial results and has announced several special dividends. Moreover, in 2024, it expects distribution to total a minimum of $2.90 per share, up from trailing 12-month rate of $2.56 per share. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.